Hello everyone. This is my first video. Well, it's not my first video, but the first one I'm actually publishing. But I kind of wanted to just put something on my page that kind of showed you guys a little bit of how I do what I do. And I was inspired by a fellow artist that I follow, Sandra Lett. And she recently has done 2 tree ring pours, and I thought, well, I actually have not done one of those in a very long time, so I thought that I would do that tonight, something quick and simple and just kind of gives you an idea of what I'm doing. Now she used hers with a her paints mixed with a Liquitex pouring medium. Mine are already mixed with Floetrol, which is this right here, Floetrol, which you can get at, I get mine at Lowe's. It's the only one that carries the gallon size. It's the best, most cost-effective way. So I've got equal parts paint and Floetrol. So basically how I do to make small amounts is I take all my paints are Craftsmart craft paints that I got at Michael's. These are premium metallic acrylic paints that I'm using tonight. I just like the finish they give when they're done. And so I pretty much just pour this 2-ounce bottle into a cup, and then I pour my Floetrol into this, shake it up a bit to get the excess paint out, and then I'll top it off with a little bit of Floetrol. Sometimes you have to add a little bit of water to get the right consistency, but you kind of want it just like that. Not super runny, but definitely workable. So I'm using, this is the Festive Red. I'm using the Festive Red metallic. I'm using the turquoise, and I'm using this, it's like a navy blue, midnight blue is what it says on the bottle. But again, these are all Craftsmart paints you can get at Michael's. They're very cost effective, they work great. And then of course I've got my white Artist Loft Flow acrylic paint. That's my white, and then also my black is actually already mixed. It's Nicole's Craft, or I use the Craftsmart too, or the Artist Loft, but I don't think I'm using any black today, so it'll just be the white, the midnight blue, Festive Red, and turquoise. So to do a tree ring pour, I probably need a little bit of a bigger cup, but we're gonna try with this little cup here. I'll just fill it up to the top. So I'm gonna layer my paints, and I'm gonna start with a good bit of white that I already have mixed up in my squirt bottles. Now also Sandra did not use any silicone in her paints, but again, mine were already mixed, and I don't have silicone in mine. I have this wonderful coconut milk hair serum. It is made by OGX, and it creates really large cells for the tree ring pour. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but again, I had already mixed the paints when I decided to do this, so that's what I've got, so we'll see how it turns out. So I'm going to start with a good bit of white. And then I think I will do my blue on top of that, my midnight blue. followed by the Festive Red. You kind of want to layer it a little bit as you don't want it to completely sink in. Let it lay on top just a tad. I'm going to add some more white. And the white will always sink. It's a little bit heavier. So it does tend to sink. And then finish it off with my turquoise on top. And some more white. Or maybe I will put a little bit of black in. Just on the top, but I already have that mixed also. No silicone or anything ever in my white or my black. Okay. So again, this is called a tree ring pour. You can kind of see why. Waiting to get to my midnight blue. So let me take one of my stir sticks over here. All right. I'll let this sit for just a second. Let me get my heat gun. And I should have had this ready. But what the heat gun or a torch does is get any bubbles out and kind of bring out any cells. I don't know if you can see the air bubbles pop. But when I start moving this around, you're going to see all kinds of cool stuff happen. All right. So I kind of don't want to lose my tree pattern, my ring. I really like that red. I'm losing a lot of my turquoise. The challenge with this a lot is knowing when to stop messing with it. But of course I do want to reach all my corners. Sorry. I want y'all to be able to see that. I am liking the way these colors are together. I am going to be losing a lot of my red here, but Maybe I'll do what she did and do a smaller pour on top of it. Kind of bring some of those colors back. However, I do kind of like the action popping up here. And as this sits, more stuff will emerge. I go through so many gloves. Now, you can use a hair dryer too, but a hair dryer will tend to move your paint a lot. That's why it's well worth it. Spend the same amount on a heat gun. Provides the heat without moving everything around. Oh, I have this locked. Okay. And I'm kind of liking the way it looks right now. What I'll do is probably just let this sit. Take a little paint here. Cover my edges. And you can just steal it from the sides. All right, so basically that is a tree ring pour, and I will definitely show you guys pictures of what this looks like when it's finished. When it's done, I will seal it with a Liquitex gloss varnish. You can get this, or you can also use this gloss medium and varnish. So hey, after all, looks like I did have some Liquitex pouring medium, because this is medium and varnish. Oh well, it was already mixed, so I like the way it turned out. I really thought I was going to get way larger cells, considering I had the OGX in it, but I love the way it came out. I would like a little more of this color in it. I'm really afraid to mess with it though, because I do like the way it looks. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will again show you the finished product once it is dry. Thanks for watching.